we all started realizing, why are women being so difficult?
Thank you, feminism.
I was told to be a nice guy. I was told to be a gentleman. I did everything right. Why did she still leave me? Next thing you know, guys start passing notes, sharing information from different walks of life, different socioeconomic levels, different languages, different religions. And we all started to figure out, whoa, everything I was told was a lie. Y'all are watching me right now because everything you were told was a lie. So we've come to what? Men are deductive problem solvers. Bitches are acting crazy. How do I figure this out? You come over, you find us. Why? Because you're trying to figure out shit. Is there a red pill for women? No.
I've got the counter to what you was just talking about, Kira. There is this movement has been around for a while called Mig-tao, men going their own way. They believe that not to get in a relationship, don't get with a single mom, don't do it. Just don't do it. Oh. And unfortunately, when we're talking about this type of stuff, this is the reason why that is getting so big. Because unfortunately, there's so many of them out there that do this. There really is. And these guys don't believe in the nuclear family. They don't. Well, they want to be. They want to be in that family. They want that life. But they said with the way that feminism in society is right now, we're not going to do it. And, you know, it's so sad because I believe in that traditional intact family, that nuclear family.
Mig-tao, an abbreviation for men going their own way, transcends the mere confines of an ideology. It represents a profound philosophy that outright rejects participation in what its adherents perceive as a rigged societal game. The fundamental question that underpins this movement is a simple yet profound one. Why engage in a game where victory seems impossible? For these individuals, the aim is to live their best lives, unencumbered by the complexities of conventional dating and the legal entanglements that often accompany relationships with women. Independence is not merely a preference, but a guiding principle. They firmly assert their autonomy as the masters of their own destinies, impervious to societal norms or attempts by women to exert control, which they view as both nonsensical and unjust. Some Mig-tao men even go as far as to pledge to remain single, bidding farewell to the traditional dating pool altogether. Their intention is to shed light on the exploitation that many men face at the hands of women, a reality often overlooked by society at large. Despite their motivations, Mig-tao adherents find themselves subjected to ridicule and marginalization by the media, prompting questions about their true intentions and underlying motives. There are those who go as far as to label Mig-tao as a dangerous gang, accusing its followers of disregarding human nature with their men going their own way approach. It's essential to approach such assertions with a sense of realism. Mig-tao isn't merely a fringe movement relegated to the outskirts of Western society. It's a burgeoning phenomenon that's increasingly gaining attention and traction. While some view Mig-tao as a philosophy, others perceive it as a broader social movement, a fascinating phenomenon worthy of deeper examination. Delving further into the world of Mig-tao and its relation to men's rights advocacy reveals a distinctive emphasis on self-prioritization and a rejection of the status quo. Mig-tao men eschew societal obligations such as marriage, parenthood, and cohabitation, likening their approach to that of ostriches sticking their heads in the sand. They refuse to serve as human shields in what they perceive as unwinnable battles, rebuffing the expectations placed upon them by various societal factions, including pickup artists, feminists, and women themselves. They chart their own course, valuing independence above all else. Mig-tao shares common ground with the Donald T. ideology, both groups believing that men are unfairly blamed for their declining social status and yearning for a return to a time when they held greater influence and power. Both also share a sense of grievance against the media, viewing themselves as rebels against a system that seeks to constrain them. Mig-tao adherents adamantly refuse to bow down to anyone's rules, valuing independence as their guiding principle, a sentiment echoed by the diverse array of perspectives within the movement. Mig-tao encompasses a diverse spectrum of individuals, each with their own unique preferences and lifestyles. Some opt for the freedom of living abroad, enjoying the company of multiple partners without the constraints of marriage. Others prefer a more secluded existence, retreating to remote locations and living off the grid. Surrogacy is even considered by some as a means of becoming parents without the need for traditional marriage. The common thread that binds them all is their commitment to disorganized resistance, a strategy that allows for collective action based on shared beliefs, free from the constraints of large organizations. At the heart of MGTOW's ethos lies a deep concern for substantial issues affecting men, including workplace harassment, bias in the justice system, and false allegations against men. MGTOW men recognize the disproportionate impact of false harassment claims, which can utterly destroy lives. They also lament the bias inherent in the family court system, which often favors women over men, perpetuating stereotypes and reinforcing outdated beliefs. Despite the strides made in promoting gender equality, many within the movement argue that men continue to face discrimination and prejudice, highlighting the urgent need for societal change. The consequences of dismissing the concerns of MGTOW adherents are dire, with increasing numbers of men feeling disillusioned and marginalized. The disproportionately high rates of suicide among men, particularly after divorce, underscore the urgency of addressing these issues seriously. The tragic tale of a 58-year-old man in New Hampshire, who took his own life on the steps of a courthouse, serves as a poignant reminder of the human cost of systemic injustice and societal indifference. The exploration of MGTOW, its philosophy, and its implications unveils a multifaceted phenomenon deeply rooted in the complexities of modern gender dynamics and societal expectations. MGTOW, or men going their own way, represents far more than a mere ideological stance. It encapsulates a profound rejection of traditional societal norms and an assertion of individual autonomy and independence. Through the lens of MGTOW, we witness a diverse array of perspectives and experiences, each offering unique insights into the challenges faced by men in contemporary society. From concerns about biased legal systems and workplace harassment, to frustrations with societal expectations and gender stereotypes, MGTOW adherents articulate a complex web of grievances that demand serious consideration. MGTOW's emergence as a social movement underscores broader shifts in societal attitudes towards gender roles and power dynamics. While MGTOW may provoke controversy and skepticism, its critique of entrenched social structures and its call for individual empowerment resonate with a growing segment of the population disillusioned with traditional notions of masculinity and femininity. It's essential to approach MGTOW with a critical eye, recognizing the limitations and potential pitfalls of its philosophy. While advocating for individual autonomy is undoubtedly valuable, MGTOW's rejection of collective action and disorganized resistance may hinder efforts to enact meaningful societal change. MGTOW's tendency to vilify certain groups, such as feminists and pickup artists, risks perpetuating division and hostility rather than fostering constructive dialogue and cooperation. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW Voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.